Back to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to be teaching you guys how you can truly improve the quality of the photo taken on your smartphone by editing that photo. And I'm going to be using Lightroom, which is a very popular photo editing software that is used by a lot of people, even people that are not photographers. And I'm going to be using this tool on my smartphone because I feel like a lot of people edit straight on their phones and don't have time to back it up, or want to edit a bit quicker, or just don't have access to a laptop or a tablet. Now, as you can see, there are all photos. People delete it. Those are where the deleted photos go. Photoshop Express is one. By the way, if you have other editing software apps from Adobe on your phone, they will connect together and have in between them. Photoshop Express is an example, but Lightroom I feel like it's a bit better. Here, as you can see, in all photos are the photos you need to edit. By the way, if you click on all photos and you don't have the photo here, it's not going to show here. So you have to go in here, add a photo, or you can take the photo straight from the camera and have it to edit. It's just a bit quicker. But from here, by the way, to prove how much you can improve the quality of the photo after editing it, I've taken this photo on a $50 phone that I've got from a friend. I've borrowed it, and I've taken this shot, and the camera is terrible. It's a 5 megapixel camera, but I'm going to show you how we can improve the shot. So this is the photo I'm talking about. I'm going to be editing it. You have to wait a little bit. So the photo has been added. This is the photo. As you can see, it's not great quality. It's really bad. It's on a 5 megapixel sensor. You know what I'm talking about. It's basically worse than the front-facing camera on your phone. So yeah. So here, as you can see, those are the resizing tools. So you can crop in if you want, get an angle. This is not what we're looking for here. We are looking for we are looking for to improve the quality of the photo, but you can crop it if you want. Here, you have a way to make the photo brighter. I think this is just some effects to the photo you don't need. Here, this is exposure, contrast, highlight, shadows. You can control basically the lighting on here, so I can improve the lighting here. Exposure, I can add a little bit of exposure to it. The contrast, I can make it look a little bit more true to life. Shadows, just basically lower it down. The highlights, I care about the highlights a lot. The blacks need to be shown, and the whites here. As you can see, I've tried to make it a little bit better. What I care about are the details. So the sharpening, I'm gonna try to have it all the way up. So as you can see here, the sharpening has gotten better. The photo has looked better. Detail, now this is the way I like my photos. Some people like their photos other than I like my photos. Some people like brighter photos especially, but this is how my preferences are, and to me this looks better. So if you don't agree with me, I mean, that's the video basically to me, and to me this looks better. And even if you don't agree with me, you can't tell me that shot that was taken before was looking better. So here, the noise reduction, you need to put it a little bit, don't put it maxed out. This is a mistake that I've done, but it will actually soften the photo and make it not look good. Detail, I have to put in a little bit more detail in here. The color noise reduction is going to reduce the noise in your colors. You can see, even though I've maxed out the detail, this is a 5 megapixel sensor. Now, as much as I'm zooming in, you can see that the detail has improved a little bit, but not too much. I mean, you can only do much with photo editing, but that's that's the way to make your photos look better. So yeah, the lens profile collection, you can use it to have correct distortions or things like that. Now this will automatically correct them. You can't correct them manually because you have to pay for the app. Now this is the free version I have in here, and I'm just enabling that to make my picture look a little bit better. Now this is something I don't feel like you need. This is just a beauty mode type of thing here. I've just pressed it. It's not looking good. Here This is the vibrance and the saturation. I like my photos to be saturated. I like them to be vibrant. And I just messed up here. Once I click this icon, I'm no longer going to click it again. The detail, again, masking. Here, I need to fix it again, just because I did a little bit of mistake here. Slowed it down a bit. So as you can see, this is how the photo looked before, and this is how it looks after. Now, in my opinion, this is just a way to do this. I've just turned this off. This is how it looked before, this is how it looked after. Now, don't tell me this isn't a better photo. Now, like, come on. This is a way how to make your photos look a little bit better. So as you can see, texture in here, I need to make the texture even more better so it can look even more realistic. Clarity, let's have a little bit onto here, it's great. Vignette is something I don't know. I'm not a professional on this. Oh, it just adds lighting, light to it to make the picture. It's just a cool design trick. The dehaze effect is just to, you know, make the photo in the center, you know, look a little bit more true to life, and to move the lighting to behind. I actually like it, believe it or not. I feel like it looks better. So as you can see, then before and the after. So now we're not done yet. I'm going to be showing you everything. The grain amount is the amount of grain, basically, as you can see, that will show up in your photo. So those little tiny dots that look like when you've taken a photo in the late 90s with an old camera. This is how it looks like to make the photo look like a real physical picture that you can hold. I'm going to leave that. I don't really like it. So yeah, basically that's been it. The smoothness is to tone down a little bit from the sharpening. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You don't want to, listen, too much photo editing can make the photo look like more of a painting than a real photo. So I just realized that. So you have to tone down a little bit of the detail and the sharpening here, because it will really like get to the point where your photo is going to look like a painting, like really. Dehaze, I'm gonna lower it down. The photo looks better here, in my opinion, and looks better than the first one. So there you have it. This is all there is. So I'm just gonna make the vibrance a little bit better here. Saturation. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. Again, this is the before, the after. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.